How did we arrive at the current situation between Israel and Iran, two nations seemingly on the brink of conflict? A question that echoes around the globe, with the complexity of the situation making it difficult to pinpoint a single cause. The tensions between these two nations have been simmering for decades, each event serving to stoke the flames of discord. The potential for escalation is real and looming, with international implications that could ripple across the globe. The stakes are high, with the balance of peace teetering on a knife's edge. To fully understand the gravity of this situation, it's crucial to look at the recent events that have shaped the current state of affairs. Let's rewind to January 2023, when tensions began to escalate significantly. It was a period marked by a visit from US Secretary of State Antony Blinken to Israel and the West Bank. This trip was a critical one, aimed at restoring security coordination between Israel and the Palestinian Authority. The coordination had been severed by the Palestinian Authority after a deadly Israeli military raid. Blinken's mission was to pressure both Israeli and Palestinian leaders to de-escalate tensions and avoid further violence. However, the situation remained tense, with fears of escalating violence as holidays approached. Simultaneously, there were other geopolitical moves on the chessboard. Iran summoned Ukraine's diplomat over comments on a drone strike. Qatar replaced Russia in a consortium exploring Lebanon's offshore energy blocks. And a top US Treasury official began discussions about Russian sanction evasion during a trip to Oman, the UAE, and Turkey. Fast forward to October 2023, the Israel-Hamas conflict had significant implications for the global economy. EY chief economist Greg Dacko outlined three potential scenarios for the conflict, with the most severe one being termed as the uncontained scenario. In this case, oil prices were projected to spike by $50 a barrel, reaching $150 by late 2023. Market volatility, as measured by the VIX, was expected to see a significant increase. This worst-case scenario could lead to a mild global recession, a 1.4% drop in global real GDP growth, and a $2 trillion loss in the world economy. These events have set the stage for the current precarious situation between these two nations. The conflict between Israel and Iran isn't confined within their borders. It has far-reaching effects, particularly on the global economy. Let's delve deeper into these impacts. The ripple effect of this conflict could potentially trigger a sharp rise in oil prices. Imagine a scenario where oil prices leap by $50 a barrel, reaching a staggering $150 by late 2024. Such a spike isn't just a burden on our wallets at the gas station. It could send shockwaves through the financial markets, causing a drastic increase in market volatility. This heightened instability could lead to a tightening of financial conditions and a significant drop in stock prices. But that's not all. EY chief economist Greg Dacko warns that the worst-case scenario could also result in a mild global recession, a 1.4% drop in global real GDP growth, and a $2 trillion loss in the world economy. These potential economic consequences underscore the urgency of resolving such conflicts. They remind us that in our interconnected world, a conflict in one region can reverberate across the globe, affecting us all. It's clear that the repercussions of this conflict could be felt worldwide, shaking global markets and economies. So, what does this all mean for Israel, Iran, and the rest of the world? In essence, we are witnessing a high-stakes situation with global implications. The tensions between Israel and the Palestinian Authority, coupled with the potential fallout from the Israel-Hamas conflict, are key points of focus. The visit by US Secretary of State Antony Blinken underlines the urgency of restoring security coordination and de-escalating tensions to avoid further violence. Meanwhile, Iran's summoning of Ukraine's diplomat over comments on a drone strike adds another layer of complexity to the situation. This, along with Qatar stepping into Russia's shoes in the exploration of Lebanon's offshore energy blocks, alters the dynamics in the region. But the ripples of this situation stretch beyond the immediate region. As EY's chief economist Greg Dacko has highlighted, a severe uncontained escalation of the Israel-Hamas conflict could seriously destabilize the global economy. We could see oil prices spiking to $150 a barrel, increased market volatility, and potentially a mild global recession. This could lead to a significant drop in global real GDP growth and a $2 trillion loss in the world economy. The importance of diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the situation cannot be overstated. It's not just about averting violence, but also about preventing wide-ranging economic fallout. Central banks and financial institutions will need to be prepared to respond quickly and effectively in order to maintain stability. As we continue to monitor this situation closely, it's crucial to remember the global implications of this conflict and the importance of peacekeeping efforts.